Stay tuned, everybody, because it's time for the Playin on Music Row podcast with your host, Fran. Heard each week on this station. And now, here's Fran.
Well, welcome, everybody. And I want to especially welcome Randie O'Neill and Ronnie Call, who are both signed to big records, and they're playing on Music Row with us today. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Quite welcome. Let's start off. I guess we'll talk to Randie here first. She can answer. Did you have anybody who influenced you when you're first getting started in music, like maybe even family or things like that?
Actually, I use it as a bit of therapy. You know, my story of, alcoholic parents going way back, selling my guitars, and I was like, okay, I'm going to sing. And from there, I kind of started getting into songwriting. So, and using it as a way to find my voice.
And so, when was that?
That started around high school.
Okay. All right. How about yourself, Ronnie?
I had a musical family, uncles that played guitar. I've been in music, around music all my life. My mother and my aunt, when they were little girls, they sang on the radio and things. So I've been in a musical family all my life and around music all my life.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's get with Randie again. Who are some of the writers and artists that have influenced you?
A lot of female writers, because, especially growing up, it's never been an easy place for women. So I really admired people who could stay in there, stick to their guns, and to speak their heart. So that really motivated me and inspired me along the way.
Okay. Ronnie, you had people in your family. Did you have anybody that writers or artists that have influenced you?
I guess some of the artists that I grew up listening to, like Randy Travis and later into the George Jones, T. Graham Brown. I really liked Glenn Campbell. Just a lot of artists in the classic, what we call classic country now. Those guys were my idols, and listening to them wanted me to thrive more in music as an artist.
Okay. All right, Ronnie, we're gonna play your release, which is called "Christmas is Waiting for You." Can you give us a little bit of background of that song before we actually play it?
That song was actually was pitched to me by a Nashville songwriter, Don Bob De La Postas is the actual writer of that song. And when I heard it, it was just I love the song. I fell in love with it, and I proceeded with recording on it.
It's a minute till midnight on Christmas Eve. I've postponed tomorrow till you're here with me. You won't miss a thing, dear, 'cause under our roof, Christmas is waiting for you. Champagne on ice, your favorite movie, it's a wonderful life. Just like we planned it, so hurry home soon. Christmas Christmas is waiting for you. Unopened presents, unopened cards. It won't be Christmas till you're in my arms. One glow of streetlights frozen in time. Morning is dawning, but our star still shines. It's the night before Christmas in our living room. Christmas is waiting for you. Unopened presents, unopened cards. It won't be Christmas till you're in my arms. You won't miss a thing, so hurry home soon. Christmas is waiting for you. Christmas is waiting for you.
Hello.
Yeah, well, I say that was probably one of the very good choices. Bob Della Posta is a very good writer. Hey, Randy, you got to mention that we started writing everything, but when did you actually start writing and performing your own material?
That took a long time. It took a long time for me to get my confidence and the courage to kind of to go out there and play my own thing. And about 10 years ago is when I had a band back in the day. 10 years ago, I started my solo project, and like I started learning how to play guitar on my own and to be a solo performer. So, so the last 10 years has been a solo project.
Okay. How about you, Ronnie? You mentioned you have a band. You have a band now. Do you actually perform out?
I
Oh,
perform.
I do. It depends on the venue that I'm playing. Sometimes I play
Okay.
solo. Sometimes I put a few pieces together, and we are the werewolves of summer when we're all together.
Okay.
So,
Well, Ronnie, you have a band, right? So when will how do you perform or where do you perform?
I perform everywhere. I've been all up and down the East Coast, North Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, South Carolina, Florida. Did a lot of things. Done a lot of charitable events. But I don't know. It was almost. I took a job early. Uh, wow, it's been probably more than 25 years ago in a dinner theater, and I was actually learning how to operate the sound and lighting, and learning about the show, the production that was going on down on stage. And I had a great love for music at the time, and never actually. I always wanted to be a performer and do things, but it just hadn't pursued it until I took that job. When I took that job, it just sparked interest watching those performers. And then one day, someone was happened to had to be out and couldn't finish the rest of the shows that we had planned for the rest of the season. You know, they had tour buses coming in a couple times a week and things, and I ended up saying, "Oh, I'll jump in and take their place," and I just fell in love with it from there. And the writing, it really came. Uh, I don't want to say this too easily, but it came easy for me. with wanting to be an artist and a performer, I knew that I had to do something other than covers to be heard, and people want to know who Ronnie Call is as an artist. That I had to do some original stuff.
Where do you get your ideas for writing?
I guess people could call me as a writer, a storyteller. I get my ideas from real life real life things, experiences, or maybe not for myself, but friends, family members, just everyday life. But maybe something that I've seen or I've done. That's how I create my stories and my music.
Okay. How about you, Randie? How do you get your ideas for your
A
songs?
lot of it comes from things that are going on, in life. But I do belong to a few songwriting organizations, and I've learned to write from prompts. And that's really freeing and liberating, that I could just take an idea or a scene, and create a story around it. So I don't have to wait for life to happen and for someone to dump me or whatever. You can kind of expand on, ideas. And I really enjoy that. It's a challenge to do that it takes you to some really unique places if you do that.
Okay. Hey, Ronnie, how would you describe the sound of your music? Your sound?
Ronnie,
okay.
I've got a not so much of a traditional sound, or not or a modern sound, but more of a traditional country rockabilly sound. I can't say I really stuck to one little sound. If you were listening to my album that I put out last, which I won award for in the North American Country Music Association. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you just fine.
Okay, great. I won an award for that album. I won an award for that album, and it's got a lot of different sounds on there. So it's hard to say that I sound just like traditional country or classic, or the classic country or a rockabilly. There's a mix of different things in there with my music.
Okay, so you have, I guess, what you'd call a Ronnie Call sound. Okay,
that's it.
How about you, Randie? How would you describe your sound?
I think again, I like to let each song really have its own life and go where the song wants to go. I definitely lean towards a more modern country, and that's what my award was in modern country. 2 awards there. And more Americana. I do some roots, can be a little bit folky, but depending on what song I'm working on, it's definitely leaning towards modern country Americana.
Okay. Well, Randie, you have a song which is titled "Holiday to Remember." Can you tell us a little bit about that? We're going to actually play that song as well.
Oh, that's great. Growing up, in the type of family I grew up in, holidays could be kind of tough. And then I worked with troubled kids for a long time, and holidays can be really stressful. So I tried to pick the best memories from childhood, and that's just sitting with my friends and my sisters. And as you get older, that gets harder to do. Everyone kind of grows up, grows apart. And I just, for the holidays, just want a holiday where everyone comes together and just has a good time.
Okay, we're going to listen to "Holiday to Remember" by Randie O'Neal.
Someday, but seasons come and seasons go. Here I wait, but you don't show.
Well, great. I guess those are real family pictures, huh?
Yeah, I dug into the archives for those.
That was great.
Great song.
Yeah, it was, yes. Um, I know you both are signed to big records, but maybe Randy can go first. But is there anybody else that's promoting your music? How else do you promote?
I have a whole promotion team that I use. That's I have somebody international as that does a lot of streaming work. Someone else that does FM work. You know, some social media people. So in addition to big records, I do have a promotion team that I work with.
Okay. How about you, Ronnie? You got anybody else promoting your material, your
Yeah,
career?
the same with me. I have an international promotion team out of Canada. Uh, they promote all over the world for me, all over the country, here in the United States and other states, uh, other countries. Plus, what I do myself, Pierce Media is who does my promotions. They're my promotions and management team. So they set up all my promotional stuff. They do my tour booking and everything, and do a wonderful job. So it takes a great team.
Okay. But now let's go with Ronnie first. Are you going to be performing or touring at all? Where we want to let the people know about what you're going to be doing?
Yes, absolutely. There's something that I've been ecstatic about just for months now since we learned that I got to be a part of this Rise Up TV tour with Big Records, uh, which is them partners with Hive Music and Pierce Media, Big Records, and all them putting this tour together. We'll be going into Nashville first. We'll be starting out the on November the 7th at Third and Lindsley, and we got 5 other dates after that, and it's gonna be great. So we're starting out in Nashville in November. Then we finish up with that, and then we're gonna work through the holiday.
Okay. How about you, Randy? Because Ronnie seems a lot, but Randy, how about you? Have you how any tour dates you're going to be touring at all?
Yeah, well, right now I've been promoting the two singles. I have an EP coming out in February. So I have two singles that I've just released, Don't Tell Mama and The Dance. Those videos have dropped as well. So I'm really excited about those. And then the album drops in February, and then I'll be touring come this spring.
Okay. Well, Randy, how can our listening audience find out more about you? Do you have a way for them to contact you or keep in touch with your tour dates?
Yeah, my website's the best place, randieoneal.com. You have to spell Randy with an IE, because if you spell it with a Y, you get a baseball player. So I'm on all platforms, Randie O'Neal, Bathroom Walls. You can find me.
Okay. Ronnie, how about yourself? How can people find out more about you?
Excuse me.
How can more people find out more about your music and get in touch with you and your tour dates, etc.?
Right now, they just my website's been worked on. Don't have anything really updated on my website right now. It is, and it will be when it's finished up and refurbished and new and everything. It's www.ronniecall.com. Uh, but they can follow me. I got a personal page and a fan page on Facebook, Ronnie Call fan page, and then of course Ronnie Call on Facebook. They can look me up. YouTube. I have several music videos and things on YouTube, songs on Spotify, iTunes. So they can catch me all the download platforms and YouTube and things like that for now. But I am working on a new, or my promotions and management team's working on my new website right now. So not going to get a lot from there right now.
Okay. And I've asked a lot of questions of both of you, but Ronnie first, can you maybe tell me, is there anything that I haven't asked you that you would want to tell the listening audience?
Lost your sound there for a second.
Yeah, I was saying it's now something that I haven't asked, but is there anything that I haven't asked you that you would like to tell the listening audience?
Uh, I just want to say that I love doing music. It's a passion. It's what I want to leave a legacy of who I am with my music, and just want everybody to remember what I do and enjoy the music I make.
Okay. How about you, Randy? You had some time now to think about the answer to that.
Right?
Is there anything you would like to tell the listening audience that we haven't talked about?
Yeah, as much as I love creating music and making videos, connecting with my fans is probably my number one priority. So I do have my fan page called the Lost But Not Broken Club on Facebook. I live stream every week. I talk to my fans every day on Facebook on that page. So that's a good place to find me on Facebook, the Lost But Not Broken Club.
Okay. Well, I tell you, the Nashville Broadcasting Network wants to thank both of you for taking the time to speak with us. Thank you thank you both so very much for taking the time today.
It's really a pleasure being here. Thank you so much for having us. I know Ronnie.
You're quite welcome.